Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, we continue to track the bullish scenario, but as I said to you yesterday, should we drop any further here out of the yellow target area to the downside, then it will just get again much more likely that we're going to make a lower low below 17,500, and then theoretically any low below 17,500 will do. For me personally, there are two levels that are likely. Which one will be reached? Only the next few days, and the structure that is going to develop will tell us. One level in a bearish scenario, should we make a lower low, and we'll take a look at that bearish scenario as well. But we have here the 16,890 level on the chart. That is pretty much where you find the 78.6% Fibonacci retracement level, and then we've got the 10.6K level down here, which is the 88.7% Fib level. There might be levels in between, but they will only be revealed by the future structure. So if we, for example, see a first wave down, a second wave up, then we can calculate more price targets. Maybe in the next few videos I'm going to be able to do that, but the levels that I just told you are definitely key levels. Now, do we really get to 10.6K? I would only see it in an extreme case, and at the moment here on the chart, we still have a possible bullish scenario that we just want to have on the radar, okay? So from a bullish point of view, because there is always a bullish and a bearish scenario, the question is only how likely is it? How likely is it? And in this case, we have to say that the a few bullish scenarios we had on the chart here when we were investigating the possibilities of a bullish breakout and the low being in here on the 17,500 price level on the 18th of June. A lot of these have been invalidated. There were a few possibilities. There is pretty much one left, one bullish one, and so far the price is adhering to it. The price is reacting to it. Yesterday I told you that we could have 5 waves to the downside here complete, indicating that we could now see a reaction to the upside. There was not enough evidence yet. I told you a move above $19,300 would most likely trigger that and lead to a wave 1 to the upside. And I believe this is definitely here what we saw. Now again, that could also be just a bearish wave, but we're going to take a look at that in the bearish scenario. But here from a bullish point of view, we can see that from here, we moved up, we broke above that $19,300 level. Was also one of the signals I posted in the signals groups to the signals group to the channel members. And we then moved up here, got rejected at $20,700, and we're now coming down. Now, what would I expect now? If this is the bullish scenario, we would now be, in my opinion, in this wave 3 in purple. Now again, bullish scenario means we have to see the evidence in the Elliott wave patterns. So what we want to see now is, because of the uncertainty anyway in the market, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be a wave 3 here in purple. And I'm currently in favor of wave 1 being complete. We are now in wave 2. Where wave 2 should retrace to, we're going to take a look at that in a minute. And then wave 3 should start. Let's assume wave 2 here is finished. Let's calculate where wave 3 would need to land so that you know that as well. We take the Fib extensions. That wave 3 should go to 23K as a minimum. So pretty much where you see this resistance area here. And I've been telling you now for more than a week that this resistance area is so important. First of all, this one here between 21,360 and 21,700. And then from here we can move up to 23K. And this level, the first level here, needs to be broken in a wave 3. So in the next move up, which should start in a bullish scenario very, very soon, if this is wave 3 here, we will know. We will know soon. We might know today, because a wave 3 is normally a rocket start, and it's normally very strong. The same way as a wave 3 to the downside is normally quite strong as well. So just an example here, this was a wave 3, this candle here was part of a long wave 3, or short wave 3, but it is the longest one here, and usually also the strongest. So if this is a wave 3 and the wave 1 starts good, it starts good, The way we're coming down here, though, I don't like. Okay, so we'll take a look at that in the bearish scenario. But we can look at that as a 1, a 2, then the next. Honestly, we need, ideally today, see that wave 3 starting. And that would take us here through the first resistance area. And very important, also for me, to consider making a bullish scenario my primary one, because at the moment it's not, yeah. I've always been in favor of lower prices. When we started to go up here, what we did, we investigated here these bullish scenarios, because I want to make you aware about a breakout as soon as it occurs. Yeah, and as soon as we can see that the low for Bitcoin is in with a high probability, I will make you aware. And for me, it's still like that resistance area there that you can see on the screen. It would still be very early, yeah, but it is certainly the best confirmation we could get, yeah, so that we have here an impulse up, then we have a corrective move down, and the next impulse up, a wave 3 going through the resistance area here, because if we go through this, it will just get very unlikely that this is still a bearish wave. Now it's all about, do we see any weakness in the move up or not? If we see weakness, we need to be careful. If we don't see weakness, it is with a high probability indeed a wave 3. Then we should get a wave 4 to the downside, and then we will get the main decision, because that wave 5 up then needs to happen. If we then don't get the wave 5 up, it was only a 3-wave move, possibly ABC, that's it. Then we come down and we'll go below 17,500 again. But for now, this is looking interesting, yeah. But for now as well, it could either be bullish or bearish. So we need to be aware of that. What I made you aware about is yesterday that a lot of the bullish scenarios we had on the chart, or a couple of them at least, they have been invalidated. This one is left. And I told you yesterday, if Bitcoin doesn't turn around now and goes below 18.4K, then we have to take the bullish scenario less seriously. Now, Bitcoin listened, Bitcoin moved up, so we continue to follow it, okay, for now. And we'll see what that gives us. Now, what is the bearish alternative scenario? Here still, yeah, that we peaked here in a larger wave 4 on the 31st of May around 32.4K. We then moved down, or we are moving down in a 5th wave here in white. And I gave you, from that bearish point of view yesterday, actually another target area, which was here based on the Fibonacci extensions, which was here 13.7K. Absolutely possible, yeah. And that would actually make sense also from a proportional point of view. 13.7K is the 2.618 Fibonacci extension of the wave 1. So in this bearish scenario here, 1, 2, 3, 4 up, and there would be one more wave down, one more leg down, which might have already started. And looking at this from a more detailed point of view, we could say that we have maybe only seen here the wave 1 now. And this is the wave 2 from bearish point of view, yeah. So this is certainly here a possibility. Wave 1, yeah, wave 2, and then we would very soon start the wave 3. Evidence that we are in the next wave down and that this is not the bullish scenario would be here obtained below 18,560. So if we go now once more below 18,560, it would seriously question the bullish case and would make the bearish one much more likely. Honestly, we need to look at this level, 18,560, and then high likelihood, in my opinion, that we also go down to 18,400 that I mentioned to you, and then we'll make a lower low here below 17,500, and we'll then hit one of these target areas that I just mentioned to you, which I might sketch here on the chart for the next videos. What I forgot is here on the Bitcoin chart, the bullish scenario. In a bullish wave count, how far should we expect it to come down? It seems to have been just a fake out for most people. Well, we know the Elliott waves, so we take a look at them, and it is normal, yeah, after a wave 1 to come down quite strongly. The problem is we are coming down here pretty impulsively, but what we could see this at the moment as is obviously this wave 2. And we have already gone through 2 key levels that would be highly relevant. So we've broken already the 20K level, which is the 38.2, we've broken the 19.7K level on the way down again, which is the 15 the 50% fib retracement, and we've broken the 61.8% level, which is 19.5k, 19.45. That would have been very relevant. We have seen no reaction to any of them, so I will give it one more chance here. The 19k level, I would say we can get down to, that is the 78.6% fib level here, but at the latest here it should really start moving up. Otherwise it just shows weakness in the chart again. And but again, evidence really here below $18,579. If we go below that, yeah, I don't think this is still then this would seriously question the bullish case. So ideally turn around now. I don't think we will, because we broke already the 61.8% fib level. So I think we're going to go down to the 78.6. That would make sense at 19,072. Here then the wave 2 has another chance to move around. Yeah. So it's slowing down already. We see that. Yeah. But for now, likelihood would be that we see the 78.6, or if we don't now, that this here then is just the A wave. We come up in once more in a B. That will be revealed by the structure, and then the wave C will come down and could hit here the 78.6% fib level, and then the maybe, I mean, this could be a probably a zigzag if it is one, yeah. Oops. So then the C wave could, yeah, still come down to 18.8k, but it will just get unlikely if we go down to these low levels. That it is still the bullish wave count. Good. Very interesting here at the moment. We see some movement on the Bitcoin chart, but for me, still, yeah, highly skeptical, given that the bullish scenarios have been validated and we never broke above that resistance level. But we continue to follow a possible breakout scenario, just to keep you not awake, but aware of it. And we still, especially until we break above resistance here substantially, this one between 23 and 23.3k, we just have to have the bearish one on the radar, and be aware that this is still super likely to make a lower low until we really see some relief and break above these higher levels. Okay, that is my view about Bitcoin. So hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.